Hey guys, it's Kim. Welcome back to my channel in today's video. So I'm going to be doing a review on the brand new Urban Decay Naked Cherry collection, and this just launched and I was so excited about it when I first heard about it, and I could not believe it when I actually received it in PR. So Urban Decay sent these my way and I was like totally blown away. You guys have to see the PR package. It's pretty cool. So this is what I got in the mail from Urban Decay. A giant cherry. It was in this tall box and I thought this was just so stinking cool. I have not got anything like this before. And what I actually really like about it too is that you can totally use this for storage. Like, you don't have to throw it away. It's reusable. So crazy. Thank you so much, Urban Decay, for sending me over the collection to test out. I am super grateful that I have the opportunity to try everything and show you guys my thoughts on it. And so I'm going to show you guys everything that was inside of here. I'm going to do a review on everything and show you the look I created today. This is the look that I came up with. Super like pink, but also vampy, and I totally went for the darker lip, even though it's like so out of my comfort zone. You guys know I'm a nude girl, so to wear a color like this, I'm like, oh my god, like it's just it's so different for me. We're gonna do a review, swatches, a tutorial, let you know what I think about it. Is it worth your money? I know the PR package is so cute, but it's my job to see the products inside the PR package and let you guys know if they're any good and if you should purchase them. Without further ado, let's get on into this. And if you guys have not subscribed to my channel, I hope you will. It's the first link down below in my description box. And also make sure you guys tap that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. And let's get on into my review of the Urban Decay Naked Cherry collection. Okay guys, so let's just dive on into the giant cherry. I did not even realize it said UD on the front. I think I should save this, right? I don't know where I'm gonna put this in my apartment, but I feel like it would just be so not right to get rid of it. Kizzy's on my lap right now trying to like rub against me. It's so cute. Hi baby. Look at what is inside the giant Urban Decay cherry. I think what I'm gonna do is start out with the Urban Decay Naked Cherry eyeshadow palette, because I think this is probably the #1 item that you guys are curious about, and it's probably the most hyped up product in the whole collection. The PR package, they did include some like informational sheets, which is nice because it like gives me the price and everything. And so the Urban Decay Naked Cherry palette retails for $49, and there are 12 brand new shades in here. They've never ever been used before in any other Urban Decay palettes. Usually you'll see like when there's an Urban Decay palette, there's a repeat shade, but we've never seen any of these colors before. So here's the outer packaging. It's so pretty. This packaging reminds me a ton of the Urban Decay Naked Smoky palette with that plastic. They moved away from that felt packaging, which was on the original palettes. When I originally heard about this palette, I was super interested in it and I did want to purchase it. So I was so shocked to get this whole collection in PR. I could not believe it. I honestly did not expect it. Okay, this is the inside. So pretty. It does come with a double-sided brush. The other thing I wanted to talk about with you guys is that I totally thought that this palette was going to smell like cherries because the whole theme of everything is cherry, but it does not smell. I really was trying to like get my nose in there, but I do not smell any cherries. The only thing in the whole collection that is scented, and I will show you guys, is the new All Nature setting spray. That is scented like cherry. I know not everyone likes scented palettes and it does irritate some people, so maybe that's why they left it out. There's a really nice variety of matte to shimmers in here. I love mattes and I think I like them a lot more than shimmers. I need them to build the whole eye look, the crease, the outer corner. And I'll show you guys a side-by-side of the Naked Cherry palette to the Naked Smoky palette. They're very similar.
Yeah.
emotion, not even because it's Urban Decay and I'm using an Urban Decay shadow. I just always reach for this. It's been my favorite eyeshadow primer, high-end eyeshadow primer for the past 10 years. Also, just so you guys know, this is a first impressions of this entire collection of this palette. I have not used this yet, so I'm going to try and use my best judgment for the first time around, and then of course I'm going to continue to use it and give you guys my feedback later on, probably in like a favorites video or like my October favorites. I'll give you a follow-up after I've used it more time. I don't know what the fallout situation is going to be with this palette, and I do already have foundation on, so I'm just going to take an extra layer of powder as some under eye protection for my concealer and just put that right on, just in case. I'm going to start out with the first shade in the palette, Hot Spot. That is a matte cream shade, and I'm going to put that all over my lid to start out. Ooh, wow, that is creamy. First impression. Nice and pigmented. I've told you guys before, I am picky with my matte shades. I want them to be like super creamy and go on really nicely, and this one definitely goes on really nicely. It's a bit light for my skin tone. It's almost white. It doesn't seem as light in the pan, but it's almost like a white, very white cream shade. I want to just play around with a bunch of shades, see how they are, so I'm going to go into that next shade, Caution, and I would describe this as a very light neutral tan. Probably like a setting shade for most skin tones, but I'm just going to go ahead and put this in my crease and just see how it is. It's very light. It's barely showing up because it's such a light tone. I came a little closer so you guys could see better. I didn't want to be so far away and you had no idea what I was doing. So the shade that I just did, Caution, good neutral transition color. I want to just keep building up on the crease. So next I'm going to go into Feels, which is that shade right there. Light mauve color, I would describe it as. Take this into the crease. This is a crease color I would use on a daily basis. It's such a pretty tone. Really flattering on like brown eyes too. By the way, I have this rogue brow hair that's like growing outwards, and even brow gel like can't keep it down. It just has a mind of its own. It's really crazy. You do have to kind of like tap off the excess with these because they are a little, you know, powdery when you dip your brush into the shadow. Like you can see the shadow is kind of all over the palette. And the same thing, bringing this into the crease, and you can kind of take it all the way in. And I saw some people saying that for a cherry palette, there aren't enough cherry shades. Like I guess they wanted more red tones, which I guess I can see that. Like maybe have one red tone cherry shade. Love the way this shade is blending out. Shade Bang with a smaller crease brush so you can define the crease. And hair everywhere. I need a shirt that says that. Oh, look at that. The pigmentation, my gosh, is real. A bit more depth. I cut my crease a little bit with some concealer just so I can clean up the look and then get prepared for like the shimmer shade I'm going to put on. This always makes a world of difference in my eye looks and just makes everything look more put together. So if you're not neat with your crease, it's totally fine. You can just clean it up like I'm doing right now. So just kind of follow along the bottom of your crease. I'm going to now go into the shimmery shade here, Bang Bang. I'm going to put this right on top of where we cut the fake crease. And this is laying down really nicely. Lately I've just been liking to kick up my shimmers with a setting spray. I've been doing this with all my shimmers, so I am going to foil it. I feel like people don't say that anymore, but does anyone remember the term foiling it? It's just basically like making your shadow wet up so much more. I want to try the shade Young Love, and this one is described as a metallic cranberry. So I want to just take that same brush that I wet, and I'm just going to put this right next to that lid shade we put on and just blend them together. And this is obviously benefiting from that spray that I sprayed on. So this shade is a little bit foiled as well. I feel like it definitely does need that little bit of extra punch. And I'm just blending that in with the lid color. I love all these tones together, like these pinkies, maroons. I am very much feeling it. I'm just going to pick up more of Bang Bang, which is that first lid shade color we put on, and I'm just going to use a little bit more so I could blend it in to that other shade. Oh, this had a color on the brush, totally messed it up. Dang it, I hate when that happens. Okay, let's see if I can fix it. I had like some brown color on there. Now I want to work on my outer corner, and I think I'm going to first go in with Drunk Dial, and let's just place this in the outer V and see what we're working with. Okay, that's pretty. I'm so not used to putting a shimmer in my outer corner. Usually I put a matte. There's some fallout with the shade I'm seeing right now. And same thing for this eye. Into the deepest color in here called Privacy. It's a deep brownish plum matte. Add a little extra right in the outer corner. For the next part, they released 2 new 24/7 eyeliners, so I want to show you guys what those look like, and I'm also going to put one in my waterline, I think. These retail for $21, and they do say that Love Drug, the deep wine metallic, intensifies your cherry eye look, and it says to put it on your tight line. So I think I want to do that one, but let me just swatch them first. So this is Love Drug, and ooh, very pretty. It's like a unique shade. I don't think I own an eyeliner shade like that in my collection. And then we have here Black Market, and Black Market is described as a black satin that looks amazing as a winged eyeliner. I did already do my winged liner. I mean, it looks super similar to Zero. I don't know how it's different. To just kind of like go over my wing, just intensify it a little. Actually, I'm gonna put this up here in my tight line. I'm gonna go ahead and take the shade Love Drug and put this right into my waterline. Usually colors like this will kind of make you look a little sick, so I'm curious. Ooh. Ooh, that's pretty. It totally makes your eyes pop and like brings out the eyeshadow. It looks so good. I didn't think that this type of liner would be so complimentary. I thought it was going to make me look weird or like make me look sick, but it actually looks really, really cool. I actually think these like burgundy colors are very, very much in right now. Like I know L'Oreal came out with a burgundy mascara. So this is very on trend. Okay guys, so the eyes are done. The one thing that I didn't do on camera because I was charging my battery, I added some color underneath, like right underneath the lower lash line. I used this shade Bing, and I feel like it really helped to bring out the eyeliner that we put on. So I recommend doing that if you guys are following along with my look. And so far I love the way it came out, you guys. For my lashes, I used the Ardell Faux Mink in the Demi Wispies. They were difficult to put on. I was kind of struggling with them. So next up I want to move on to the face palette in the collection, and this is the Urban Decay Naked Cherry Highlight and Blush Palette. I'm pumped to see this because I love palettes like this. They're really good for traveling. Those little cardboard packages. I feel like it would have been nice if it was in a similar packaging to the eyeshadow palette, just because I love the way this is. It's such nice quality. So here's what the shades look like on the inside. You have 3 different ones in here. The first one is a highlighter, like a gold tone highlighter. Then you have a matte cherry blush. And this one here on the end, they're describing as a transparent iridescent pink shimmer. And this little palette retails for $34. The swatch is a bit chunky because it does have that glitter in there. I don't know how I feel about this. It literally is just like pink glitter. I'm a little nervous about that one. I do want to start out with the highlighter right here and see how that is. I'm going to use my Morphe M510 brush. This is like my go-to for highlighting. Ooh, that's really pretty. Oh, I really love that. It has just like the perfect gold tone to it, and it's super glowy. You can layer it on. You can make it more opaque if you want to, or you can make it a little more natural. I personally like my highlight to stand out because on a daily basis I don't wear too much, so when I do a full makeup look I like going all out. That's just me personally. You don't have to put this much, but a little bit difficult to fit your blush brush in here, so I'm going to try and use a smaller one to just dip in there. There's no shimmer in this blush. I'm just working it like kind of up the cheek. It's definitely pigmented. I'm just going to do 2 taps and then pretty. I feel like it does remind me of a cherry. The universally flattering blush, and then a iridescent complexion topper that can be worn solo or as an overlay. So you can use them separately or you can mix them together to create a glow. So I use them separately. Should I add this glitter? I don't know. Let's try it. We might as well while we're here. So I'm gonna pick up this little iridescent glitter. Ooh, yeah. It just adds a shimmer, but it's not like full-on glitter. Yeah, it totally just makes your cheeks look really glowy. Okay, I really actually like that. I didn't think much of it when you swatch it. It's really weird and it's like a little bit on the chunky side. But when you put on the cheeks, like you can see the pink glitter up close. So if you have pores, beware. I like the way that this made my cheeks look. Like I feel like it just looks super glowy. This palette definitely impressed me. I was not expecting too much out of it, but I love the highlighter. The blush is beautiful and it's matte, which is nice if you want to just go for a matte look. It's pigmented, but it's not too overwhelming. You can build it up. Nice and smooth formula. And this topper, if you want to go a little bit more glowy, you can do that. And I like that you can mix them together. I think next time I might mix these two together. So this is definitely going to be a palette that I'm going to keep on top of my desk and reach for because I really like it. There's a nice variety in here. Next up we have the 3 Vice lipstick lip colors in the collection. The first one is a cream and it's called Cherry. Then we have Juicy, which is a metallized color. Those are always really pretty and sparkly. And then we have Devilish, which is also a metallized shade. Juicy is described as a light peachy pink with copper micro shimmer. So let's take that one out and see what it looks like. Ooh, the packaging is so adorable. It's like your Urban Decay standard lipstick packaging, but it has a cherry on it. That is so adorable. These are just like a really pretty overlay for your lipstick. It looks like on its own. This is Juicy. It looks really pretty by itself. Like it has a nice base to it. Like it's not just glitter, but you definitely see the glitter when you're looking up close. It's really pretty. I feel like it also complements the eyes really nicely. I do want to try that deep color next because it looked like the perfect fall shade, and that one is called Cherry. Very appropriate. It looks super duper pretty. I'm excited to try this. I haven't worn a dark lip for fall yet, so I feel like I'm really far behind here. Okay, so let's put this on. I forgot how difficult it was to apply a darker lip. I was like struggling, and then I was also trying to like make sure I didn't go too far outside the line. But this is Cherry. Oh my gosh, this color is so stinking pretty. It's just like a deep wine color. I love it so much. I feel like it complements the eyes so well, and it literally is just like what your lips would look like if they were a cherry. Don't think I'm going to swatch this one. Devilish, this is the other metallized color. I just want to do those two. I want to save this one for a giveaway, so I don't want to swatch them all. The last item in the collection is one I was super excited about. The Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, and it is cherry scented. This is the only scented thing in the whole collection, and I love the all-nighter spray. Definitely one of my favorites. I use this often to set my makeup if I'm going to be gone for a long time or I just want my makeup to stay in place. This does a really nice job. Go ahead and give this a spray. Ooh, it smells so good. This is the completed look. I really love the way that it turned out. Let me know what you guys think of it too. I'm curious what you guys thought of the collection. Are you gonna pick up anything from the collection? Let me know. My overall thoughts is I really liked everything I tried. With the Urban Decay Naked Cherry palette, it is definitely a one color scheme palette, so you're not gonna get this insane variety of looks out of it, but you can kind of see that looking at the palette. But if these are your color, ooh, the brush fell out. If these are your colors and your tones, then you're really going to enjoy this. I didn't have any issues with blendability. They blended out really nicely. The pigmentation of all the colors was nice. I did find that foiling the shimmers did help a bit. The mattes in this palette are really nice. I love Feels, Bing. All the ones I use I liked. Devilish. The cream shade was really nice. It was really nice for the outer corner. I can't wait to just kind of play around with this and do a couple more looks with it, but I really like the one I did today. If you are a lover of the Naked palettes, this one is definitely not going to let you down or disappoint you. Love the cherry scented all-nighter spray. If you like scented things and the all-nighter spray, then definitely pick this one up. It is the smaller size, only $15, so it's worth it, especially because it's limited edition. Really was impressed by the highlight and blush palette. I liked the way it performed. I really think my cheeks look super pretty and glowy, so overall I am a fan of this. Definitely gonna keep on using this. I love the highlighter. I think it's beautiful, great for every day. And then the lipsticks were really nice as well. I love this shade Cherry. I think this one might be my favorite. It's just so pretty. It's creamy. It applied nicely. There was a bit of like drag to it, but I didn't have any lip balm underneath, so I recommend if you're going to be using this, put a lip balm underneath first. And I really enjoy these metallized shades. They give a really pretty sparkle effect to the lips. Really enjoyed the eyeliner as well. I think my favorite is Love Drug. This looks so pretty in the waterline. Totally surprised me. I didn't think I was going to love it as much as I did. So out of the two liners, I definitely say pick up Love Drug if you want something unique. Alright guys, so that is everything from the collection and my review and tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful and insightful for you guys. It was the first impressions, like I told you. Let me know also if you guys are going to pick anything up from this collection. There are definitely some really great things in here. Love the way that my eyes came out and the look. I feel like it's just super pretty and vampy, and it's just like a perfect kind of fall collection. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.